so cool. It's the set of 2 wooden dough bowls. You're getting 2 of them, back at the lowest price they've ever been. Welcome on in if you're just joining us. It is 1:30 here on a Friday afternoon, and this is the QVC outlet. Like, we like to call it QVC Plus, but right now in this moment, last week and this week, we're the QVC outlet. So there are thousands of items that we have here that are on really great clearance prices. And of the 17 items I have in the show, 13 of them are at the lowest price they've ever been. So not just a regular clearance price, but an amazing clearance sale price just for you. And right now, while we're in the height of entertaining season, from Lauren McBride, who is our tastemaker when it comes to bringing us, pieces that are going to be fashionable but also functional and easy, don't have to think so much about, but it looks like you did. This is the set of 2 of the wooden dough bowls. So you're going to get a smaller one, which is going to be 13 by 8, that's this one, and then the larger one, which is 15 3/4 by 11, that's this one. Both of them coming home to you. That color was your whitewash. So if you have 150 to go around in the whitewash, and then this one is going to be the dark wash. Super handsome, 950. And if you're going, hey Rachel, hey Lauren, they don't exactly match. Well, guess what? They're not going to. Want to know why? It's wood. Wood, my friends, they're wooden. It gives you that natural, organic experience, right? Because it's from Mother Nature, so no 2 sets will be exactly alike, which to me makes it magical. Like, I love that, because it means that, you're getting that one-of-a-kind detail at $27.99. Age 429542 is your item number. Lauren McBride is back with us, and again, as I mentioned, she's a mom, she's a blogger, she's a style icon. She brings us ideas for our home. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too. So my inspiration behind these, in a previous time, I loved going to estate sales or antique flea markets. And one of the things I fell in love with were these vintage dough bowls. So they're very beautiful, but also very expensive. So this is kind of my mock-up, my faux version of that to bring to the queue. And I kind of modernized it just a tad. So you are getting this set of 2. They do nest inside each other, but I actually don't recommend doing that.
Right.
And we're giving you 2. We're giving you a large and a small. So the point of that is for you to have 2 different sizes and use them in a variety of places in your home. So and I love how you called that out. I was going to mention that as well. That whitewashing and the wood color, this is pine construction, but it is going to be different. No 2 are going to be alike, which I feel like adds to its uniqueness.
Yes.
And then we did this beautiful rattan-wrapped handle, again, just to kind of modernize it a little bit. So I love these. Again, a tray is another item that's super functional that we can kind of utilize in a variety of places throughout our home. The large one is really great for a coffee table. Maybe you put some remotes or some flameless candles. It's not food safe, but my little trick around that is to put a cloth napkin down. And then you can use this for bread or maybe for the utensils. If you're hosting, you can easily put some utensils in here and have that out on your countertop. Again, it's basically giving a place, a base for things that you kind of need to gather in a certain area of your home, and it just kind of elevates the look overall, right?
Okay, I love it. P.S. and by the way, like you said, kind of the basket at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
So we used to have, when I was growing up, a junk table. My mom was like, never mind. There was literally a tabletop where kids, there were 3 of us, came in, throw stuff on the table.
And
it had to be kind of cleared at the end of the day. Theoretically, they were like, well, try the junk table. Did you empty your pockets by the junk table? This is that place where you empty all your pockets. So you come in, if you've got lots of kids, keys, mittens or whatever, pens, pencils, what do you have in your pockets that, is the mints, the gum, mail? Mail is really easy, right? So mail is perfect if you're gonna do that. I love your idea of just putting a cloth down, and you said silverware, but if you're dining outside and you're hosting, make this where you do have your silverware. So you put on your little cloth, here's your forks, here are your knives, grab them as you're going away, you're making that buffet, the buffet or the banquet, or as you said, a cloth for your rolls in the breakfast, for the breakfast that you happen to be hosting. And I like this for jewelry. Like maybe it's even if you have a vanity that's big enough for some necklaces, for some earrings, for some rings that you wear all the time, throw some jewelry here. Or your honey who drops his wallet, you drop the keys, you drop whatever, it's always just right here.
Exactly. And again, I love that dark wash. It is very handsome, as you called it,
Yeah,
right? Whereas the white wash is a little more rustic, a little more farmhouse.
correct. Yep.
But I also want to show you, I mean, you could just use these and style it with some bowl filler as a centerpiece. I have that here with these resin balls, which are also a part of my
So cool.
collection. So you could just, again, make a beautiful centerpiece out of it or use it for something more functional. I love the idea of this on a dresser or your night table for your phone, your watch, whatever it is you might need right next to you in the morning. Again, that smaller one is perfect for little spaces like that.
Hmm.
Whereas that larger one is more substantial and is going to be great for, again, the utensils or the remotes on a coffee table and things like that. So I love that we're giving you this set of two. And again, these, I mean, to go get an actual vintage one at
Yeah.
like a vintage flea market, I mean, they are running you well over $100. I know because I really wanted one and was like, I just can't do it. So highly recommend
Yeah, I mean they're
doing
super
that.
cool. And by the way, I don't even know if we mentioned, Bob, are you able to get that they have texture on the inside, so it's not like a smooth like okay everything slides. Do you see that texture? It's really pretty, and so that gives
Yes.
another moment. And by the way, there's there's like that border here. I'm going to give you a little tour, and then there's that wrap that she was talking about at the end for the handles right along here. This is the bigger one, and the bigger one is going to be 15 3/4 by 11 inches across, so almost a foot across, and then your smaller one is going to be 13 inches long, so it's over a foot in length, and then that's going to be about 8 inches across. So you can, and again, we didn't recommend that you slotted them. They can nest if you need to slide them away, but put them in different places in your house. It's the catch-all that makes catching all look really, really elegant. H429542 is your item number. Lauren.